Hi everybody, it's Julie. Happy May, happy May. And I want to welcome you to our May challenge this month. We are calling this the May Mish Mash Use Our Stash Junk Journal Challenge. And I am so glad you are here. I have the details for you. I did go ahead and instead of taking the month off, I went ahead and I have made a bit of an easier, I think it'll be faster challenge once we get through explaining how to do it. I think it's going to be really easy and pretty fast. Hoping that you can all get them made and have them for Mother's Day gifts. And let's get this out of the way. You can use everything in your stash. You can buy things. And you can use anything in your home for tools, etc. Okay, so we are making one Mish Mash stacked journal with 3 or more signatures. The journal will have 4 or more different size panels. So it's like the one that we made last month for the top. This month's journal is inspired by the stacked removable journal with ties that we made in April, except we're going to be making a whole journal out of it. Your panels are made out of like cardboard, cereal box, a book cover. I showed several ideas and I will be showing them again when I make my cover. I'll be making my cover first. So where this one had 1, 2, 3 panels and 2 signatures, the one this month will have 4 panels and 3 signatures, and you need 60 pages in your signatures. So 8 pages of panels, so front and back of each panel would give you another 8 pages. Okay, so yeah, so you just need, what do you need? 60 pages in your journal. That's front and back of each page. Okay. Your challenge journal this month can be any theme. Yay! It can be any size. Yay! And the way you measure your size is by your largest panel. And because we're doing a stacked one, your largest panel is going to be on the back. Okay, we're going to use at least 2 Dear Julie digitals. If you're using the free digitals, all of them grouped together count as one digital, and then you can use any other Dear Julie digital to make that second one. Okay, each separate month's Patreon digitals count as one digital. That is a perk that they get. So this month you're going to use 9 pages of Dear Julie digitals. So a Dear Julie digital page might have ephemera on it. So you're going to use all the ephemera. It might have postcards. And so if you use all of those, then that counts as a page. Or if you use it and make a postcard pocket page, that would count. Or your 6-pack, that would count if you're making a 6-pack trifold. Your tags, if you're using it as a page, that counts as one. If you're using it as tags, you need to use the whole page to count it for your 9 pages. There is a place in the group for you to post your 2 digitals that you're using. If you're using more, that's fine. Go ahead and post those there as well. And that just helps to give people ideas on what digitals to use, as well as so that I can see what you're using. Okay, so this one here is the newest digital kit. It's called Mama's Rose Garden. And this reminds me to tell you that all the digitals are on sale through the weekend. And so, yeah, so all Dear Julie digitals are on sale through the weekend. And you're going to use 9 digital pages. This is from Mama's Rose Garden here. we made this at the VIP. And so that was the virtual internet party. They received that kit as their free gift. And so we made this at their party. Okay, so let's see. We're going to use 2 digitals. We're going to use 9 pages. All pockets, tucks, and places must be filled in your journal when it's finished. Okay, your finished journal must include these items. So this is where the challenge comes in. Number 1 is material. And so the base of, you're going to make a page ensemble. So a page ensemble, and the base of one of your page ensembles is going to be material. I don't know if I have one made out of material in here. I do have video of a whole entire journal that we made out of fabric and did all of the, or a bunch of the page ensembles. And so I will post that in the group, the link to that, that playlist. Your next thing would be a macaroni box or cereal box. And so for that, you can add another panel to your cover as a page. You can add a, the writing thing. I can't think of what it is, but you can make one of the writing boards and have that for your journal, and that would count as a page. Or you can do something fantastic with a macaroni or cereal box for a page ensemble in your journal. Okay, the next thing is mail. And so I do have a double tuck made out of an envelope. Okay, so there's a double tuck made out of an envelope. And so anything that came in the mail, you could use a junk mail envelope. You can make something, maybe a waterfall if you got a cool ad. I have a cool ad that's a waterfall. And so that could come using something from mail. Music. So music page. And you're going to make that as the base of the items that you're going to have on your page. So maybe you're going to do the ripped layered pocket page. Okay. Or a flip-flop. Have music pages in there. Okay, so flip-flop. And map would be another one. And so you're going to use a map for your page idea. And you could fold it up, make a 6-pack out of a map. A mistake. Something you didn't like, or a bad digital copy. So if you're making a lavender journal or a purple journal, maybe you have some bad purple copies, and so you make a page ensemble where the base of your ensemble is using the mistake page. Okay, so you could, your material one could be a fabric pocket page. Okay, so page with a fabric pocket. Your manila envelope. There we have a dad's bank envelope that I did. Here's a junk mail envelope, and we did the flap up page. Oh, that's a paper clip. I'm like, what is that? Okay. So yeah, so again, material, macaroni box or cereal box. Notice they all start with M. That's why you got a macaroni box. Mail, music, map, math. So you can use a math book, a something that has numbers like Sudoku, crossword puzzle that has the numbers on it, or a flashcard that has math. So that would be your math. Magazine, you can use a page out of a magazine and make your tucks or your whatever you're building, you can make it out of a magazine. The mistake, that something that, so where it says didn't like, that's like an embellishment that you made and you're like, okay, yeah, this is not working. And then you're going to remake it to, you know, fit what you've got, or a bad digital copy. And that could just be that, like, my printer sometimes starts late, and so I have almost the whole thing. It's just missing some, but I can use that. So mistake, didn't like, or bad digital copy. Manila envelope, you know, a regular manila envelope, and you could lay it on its side. I hope all that comes out is the envelope. Okay, so envelope, you can fold it. You can fold it and have it as a page in your journal, but it's going to be a page. Okay, if you need it to be shorter, you can go ahead and flip this up, or flip this up this way. Okay, flip that up that way. I'm awake. Make a pocket. Make a larger pocket. Yeah, so your manila envelope. Next, we're making 9 different, so those were page ensembles. You also need to fill all of the pockets and the tucks in the page ensembles. So if you have a belly band, then you need to have something that goes behind it. If you made a belly band and it's really cool and it's also got like a little envelope here, then your little envelope needs to have something on it. All of your the page ensemble itself and the items in it need to have the 3 embellishments or enhancements on each thing. That's something that we always do. Remember that your embellishments or enhancements include ink, sewing, paint, the wax, staples. All of those things count as adding something to the journal. So you could have a tag, ink it, take a piece of yarn and staple it onto the top of the tag, and that's going to count. Or you could sew around it and add a lace and a ribbon through the hole, and that's going to count. That's 3 things that you added to it. Okay, so so now with your 9 different embellishments, you're going to use these 9 different types of things, and you're going to creatively make an embellishment for your journal. These also need the 3 items added to them. And the things that you're going to be making are a magnet. You're going to use a magnet. You're going to use mesh. You're going to use messy string, masking tape, makeup, metal, measuring tape, memory decks or Rolodex cards, mica, or something sparkly. Again, we have the M words. So with the makeup, you can, you can use paper, and then your makeup is part, you know, that you've embellished the your paper or your digital or something with the makeup. Okay, but we wanted to put that in there because it's kind of silly. You know, one time I had makeup in thing, and somebody used mascara because that was she said that's the only makeup I have, and so she did. She made a pattern like that sponge makes, but she made a pattern on her tag, and from the mascara. She said it took a little while for it to dry, but other than that, and it turned out great. So, yeah, so mesh, your messy string is the main part of it. So you're probably going to make a cluster. And a cluster is an embellishment. Now, remember, you need 9 different embellishments. So look at your things and go, oh, messy string, that needs to be a cluster. And so you make your messy string, and you it is your base, which it's kind of normal to have it, and it can go there. And then so say that you have messy string right here, and then you've added that, and you add your little tag, and there you go. You've got your messy string, you've got your 3 other things, and then you need to add a Dear Julie Julie digital. And so maybe this is going to hang down like a tea bag thing. Okay. So, yeah. And then you probably want a staple. So that would, your staple would count. Okay. So magnet, mesh, messy string, masking tape, makeup, metal, measuring tape, memory decks or Rolodex cards. On that day that I do those, I will also show you how to make your own. It's really simple. Mica or sparkly. So something sparkly, maybe you have some really cool sparkly paper, or you can go ahead and get your wax out and make something sparkly. You might have a sparkly butterfly. So yeah, mica or sparkly. So the next thing, we have 3 more things to make. We're going to make a master board. And so your master board, you make your master board, and then you need to add your 3 embellishments. And those could be stamping, stenciling, sewing, inking, the things that you would put on top of your master board after you've laid your master board out. Okay, the next thing, mystery spot in your journal. So mystery here on the Dear Julie Julie channel, for a long time, we have called that a place where you have a hidden journaling spot. So this time, you can be really creative and have a really interesting journaling spot. So I'm looking forward to seeing those mystery spots in your journal. The last thing is a motion element or item that moves. So that can be something that's on a brad and moves back and forth. Or when I did this video earlier and it wouldn't upload, it was corrupted or something. It was around the same time that my computer didn't want to work either. You know, so if you want to do like a pop-up page or pop-up card, that would be something that would be motion. So, you know, figure out where the pages go so that when it folds up, you're folded. Okay, and then you can come back out and have a pop-up. Okay, that would be motion or an element that moves. Okay, and so those are your 3 extra things. So you have 9-page ensembles that are filled. You have 9 embellishments, and you have these 3 other things. That's all we're making. All of them need to have the 3 extra things, and they need to have Dear Julie Julie digital on it anywhere. Doesn't matter what size. So it could be a little tiny thing like this, or the postcards that we have. It could be a butterfly. You could add music from one of the music pages. It could, the digital could be what you made your thing out of, and that will count as one of, you know, if you used a whole page and to make your item, here a whole Dear Julie Julie page, then that would count as one of your 9 pages and your Dear Julie Julie item on that item. Okay, so again, all pockets, tucks in your journal must be filled with your embellishment. We're also making a mini challenge in the challenge 5.124. That video will play on Monday, May 6th, 2024. You have the whole month to finish your mini challenge in the challenge. It is a gift component, and again, we have the Mother's Day theme. So yeah, so that's what we'll be doing on Monday. As with other challenges, everyone that finishes the challenge will receive an invitation to the virtual party in June. The date will be announced. And at that party, you'll receive a digital as a gift from me. for finishing, and we'll have a 2-hour party where we'll play with that digital and we'll make something. Last month we made this. Okay, so this was the digital that they received, the one the Mama's Rose Garden, and I told them what to bring to the party, and we made this lace topper, and it gave them a preview of what we were going to be making for the April challenge. I had not made the stacked removable cover with ties video yet. So yeah, so the deadline for that will also be 5/31/24. So the end of the month, you have the entire month of May to make that. Oh, the other thing is all finishers are a member of the guest design team for the digital that they received at their VIP. So if you've ever wanted to be a design team member, you get that as a perk. You make something, and you get that recognition if you like. Okay, if you have questions, there's a comments post. It's kind of a turquoise color, and it's got kitties on it, and it says post your questions here. So go ahead, put your questions there. Somebody will answer it. In case I don't get right to it, if somebody answers it, they probably know what the answer is. I will try and get to them and check them a couple times a day, at least the first few days. If it hasn't been answered, then message or tag me in the post. Okay, if you have any questions or concerns about anything else about the challenge, please message me personally. My email at DearJulieJulie@gmail.com. Okay, so I can answer you there. And I will be making I'll be making things using all the different items that we already use, because you get to make whatever you want. You get to make whatever 9 page ensembles, 9 different ones that you want. You get to make 9 embellishments that you want. You just have to use the materials or the element bases that are on the challenge. Okay, so I'll be making items with all those things to give you some ideas, just in case you're really struggling with ideas of what to do or how to make it. I will also be posting videos that I've made before that might help you to come up with some of those ideas, starting with the fabric. When we made the journal out of fabric, and we had all the page ensembles in there made out of fabric. So we'll have that go up for you. So again, we're making one journal, and we're making our mini challenge in the challenge. The journal is for you to keep, sell, or give as a gift. The deadline for this challenge will be May 31st, 2024. And and then also the mini challenge and the challenge, your deadline's the same. Don't forget, all pockets, tucks, and envelopes in the journal must be filled in your finished journal. Okay, so the next part we're going to talk about is about posting your pictures. The posts are all already in the group. I know, I'm shocked. But they're there, and they're ready for you to finish and be able to post right in there. And so the other thing is after you finish your journal, there are typewriter key posts, and they say post your finished journal here. Post a pic of your finished journal here. So you do that. You post a picture of your finished journal in the comments of that post. We ask that you make a photo album and because you're taking pictures of all your posts, and then you just do the photo album, and people can see what you've made. Especially what happens is a lot of times you'll make one thing and they're like, wow. And then that gives them a chance to be able to go to the album and be able to see the other things that you make. Okay, so I did make a video on how to make a photo album. So that is posted in the featured section so that you can go there and know how. I explain how to do it on a Windows computer and on an iPhone, and I show you. And then Davina posted, I posted that at the top of what she said to do for I think it was a Samsung. Sorry, I didn't write that down. So again, if you have questions, post them in those comments. If you have other concerns, email me directly at DearJulieJulie@gmail.com. Don't forget, everybody that finishes, there's that party and that digital that will be waiting for you. I have chosen that format that everyone that finishes wins, instead of just giving away like 3 prizes for everybody that does the challenge, or no prize. So I hope that you will enjoy that. Okay. Don't forget to share your projects, your process, your favorite things in Dear Julie Julie Crafty community and other places that you post, so we can get more people to join in on the fun. Did I mention you can use anything from your stash, anything from your home? You can use all your tools, any tool. You can use all your paper, any paper. Yeah, use up your stash. Okay, and let's see. I will be making all the page embellishment types so you can check out the videos. Monday through Friday, we will be either live or we will have a premiere with a live chat each day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. On Saturdays and Sundays, there will be a video. If I am able to be there to monitor the chat, then it will be posted as a premiere. If I am not able to be there live for the chat, then the video will just go up. Okay, so watch for those, because some of the embellishment videos will be on the weekend. Also, any haul videos, the grabby box will be this weekend. So yeah. Okay, so I told you that you get to keep this journal. Don't send it to me. All that. And we're now at the part where we say, okay, everybody, have fun. And we'll see you almost every day. Yeah, I'm excited. So I'm excited to see all of your beautiful stacked journals. And I can't wait to see what themes and what sizes you choose, and what embellishments you choose to make. Again, the group is open. The link is in the description box down below. If you are here at the premiere, the link is in the chat. So check that out. Come on over and let's get making. Have an amazing day, everybody. Find something to celebrate every day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Let's see. Okay, so I have made